Welcome back to the King of the Hill tournament. This is Apba Brian at Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you game number 69 of the King of the Hill tournament. The current Kings of the Hill are 1963 Los Angeles Dodgers. They were visited today by the 1964 St. Louis Cardinals, led by Curt Flood, Bob Gibson, Bill White, Lou Brock, who had a tremendous season in '64, Ken Boyer, who also did, and Ray Sadecki. I had an elementary school teacher that was his fiance in Kansas City. Ray Sadecki's from Kansas City. The Dodgers are led by 1962 MVP player, but this is 63 Dodger edition, Maury Wills, Tommy Davis, Don Drysdale, who pitched yesterday, and Johnny Padres, who is on the mound today. Sandy Koufax was on that team, and Big Frank Howard as well. They have an autograph card of Maury Wills. I can't prove it's an autograph card. It's on a 1985 TCMA Limited, but there it is. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Here's the starting lineups for today's game. First for the Cardinals, Flood, Brock, and White. Boyer, McCarver, Grote, Shannon, Javier, and Curt Simmons is on the mound. He is a grade B/Z pitcher. We're using basic Apba today. I don't have the master symbols on my 63 Dodgers. They will counter with Maury Wills, Junior Gilliam, and Tommy Davis, Frank Howard, Ron Fairley, and Willie Davis, Johnny Roseboro, Ken McMullen, and Johnny Padres is on the mound. He's a grade C/Z pitcher. He is the hero of the 1955 World Series. Shutting out the Yankees in Game 7 of that 55 series, Johnny Padres, who says, no longer are we waiting until next year for the Brooklyn Dodgers. All right, right-hander hitter Curt Flood approaches the plate. Both of our starting pitchers are left-handed today. And Padres goes into the windup. Here is the pitch. 6-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Brings up Lou Brock, who came in that infamous trade with the Chicago Cubs, earning Brillo for Lou Brock in the middle of the 1964 season. 1-3 is a base on balls. And don't walk Lou Brock if you walk anybody. With a runner on first, that brings up Bill White. 3-2 is a ground ball to second base. Junior William goes to second to retire Brock. But the relay throw to first is not in time, and Bill White is on with a fielder's choice. 2 outs, and Kenny Boyer is the batter. 1-2 is a ground out to second base as well, and that will end the inning. No hits on one left. We go to the bottom of the first. 0-0 with the Dodgers coming to bat. All right, Curt Simmons completes his warm-up toss for the Cardinals. He was a member of the Philadelphia Whiz Kids and was the 1-2 punch with Robin Roberts at the top of that starting rotation. He missed the 1950 World Series, though, due to military obligations. Also missed the 1951 season because of military obligations. Maury Wills steps into the box for the Dodgers. 6-2 is a ground ball to third baseman. Ken Boyer, fine fielding third baseman for the Cardinals, throws out speedy Maury Wills. Junior Gilliam. Gilliam rolls a 5-2, and that's another ground ball to third. Rinse and repeat. 2 outs. It's going to be a long day if the Dodgers keep hitting the ball to Kenny Boyer. Tommy Davis. 1-6 is a ground ball to the shortstop, Dick Grote. 3 groundouts, and that's it for the Dodgers in the first. We go to the top of the second. No score. All right, talented Cardinal receiver Tim McCarver leads off the top of the second. 1-6 is a ground out to shortstop Maury Wills. Dick Grote, the 1960 National League MVP while with the Pirates, rolls a fly ball to right field. Frank Howard makes the catch, 2 gone. And here's Mike Shannon, longtime Cardinal broadcaster. 5-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. A very large man who makes that bat look like a toothpick in his hand. Frank Howard leads off the last of the second for the Dodgers. 6-3 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for lefty Curt Simmons. Ron Fairley. 4-2 is a base on balls. First base runner for the Dodgers. 1 out and 1 on. Fairley is a slow runner. We'll play it safe on the base passes with my slow runners, unless I say otherwise. Willie Davis is the batter. Willie Davis gets a hit, call, and roll, and a man on first. 4-2 is going to be a ball driven down the right field line and into the corner. Davis rounds second. He's not stopping there. It's going to be a triple for Willie Davis. And he drives in Ron Fairley. First run of the game, the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead and have Willie Davis 90 feet away with only 1 out. Johnny Roseboro, infield's playing back. 61 is a 22. Cardinals defense is fielding column 1. Safe at first, runner scores on an error. Shortstop Maury Wells elected to try to get the runner out at home, and his catcher McCarver dropped the ball for E2. So scored a fielder's choice, unearned run E2, and Johnny Roseboro, a fast-running catcher, is at first base. It's now the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Still only 1 out, and Kim McMullen, the Dodger third baseman, comes up. 5-6 is a 34. High pop up on the infield, taken by shortstop Dick Grote. 2 gone, and that brings up the pitcher Johnny Padres. 3-2 is a ground out to second baseman Junior Gilliam, but the Dodgers score 2 runs on 1 hit. Go to the top of the third. LA 2 and St. Louis nothing. 8, 9, and 1 scheduled to bat in the third for the Cardinals. Julian Javier. 2-6 is a ground ball to third base. That's Kim McMullen on the play. 1 out. Batter is Curt Simmons. 6-6 roll. That's a base hit for Curt Simmons. He's at first with 1 out. Average speed running. Kurt Flood comes to that. 6-5 is a pop-up right at home plate, taken by the catcher Johnny Roseboro. 2 outs with a runner on first, and Lou Brock is the batter. 3-5 is a 9 against a C pitcher. Ground out to third base, that ends the inning. No runs on a hit. 1 left, we go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 LA. Top of the Dodger order, Maury Wills steps into the back box. He rolls a 3-5, and that's a base hit for Maury Wills. Stole over 100 bases in 1962, but was down to 40 steals in 1963. Junior Gilliam is the batter. He's not particularly, he is a good hit and run card. He got 31 there, 31 there. Let's start the runner. Simmons gets the sign. Here's the pitch, and there goes Wills. 1-4 is a 30. Fly out to left field. Wills have to scamper back to first. Tommy Davis. 4-4 roll for Davis. Line drive the opposite way to right field. Maury Wills will round second and go to third. Tommy Davis holds it first and third with one gone. The Dodgers are threatening. Frank Howard, the batter. Cardinals play the infield back, hoping for a double play, 2-5. Base hit for Frank Howard that will score Maury Wills. Tommy Davis will go to third, and it's still first and third. All right, Ron Fairley is going to get on the merry-go-round and try to keep it going. Cardinal infield still playing at double play depth. Here's the pitch. 4-2 is a ball 4, loading the bases. Timeout with bases loaded. Cardinals right here are going to make a change. Simmons goes to the showers, and the Cardinals bring in Mike Cuellar. He is a grade C reliever, Y and W modifier. They're going to ask Cuellar to throw strikes here. He'll be a grade B pitcher, left on left, pitching to Willie Davis. Let's see if Cuellar can get it over the plate. Infield still playing double play depth. Here's the pitch. 6-1 is a 32. Fly ball hit deep to right field. Mike Shannon hauls it in back by the track. Tagging and scoring is Tommy Davis. Second run in the inning. Frank Howard holds a second. We're playing it safe with him. So if we weren't playing it safe, he would go to third. Sacrifice fly. And the second RBI for Willie Davis is now, I forgot to put the third run up, but it's now 4-0 Dodgers. All those runs that scored in this inning charged to Curt Simmons. One of the runs he gave up in the second inning was unearned. 2 outs, Johnny Roseborough comes to bat. Cuellar reverts to a C pitcher. Runners are on first and second. Fairley's on first. Frank Howard's at second. And the Dodgers are no longer playing it safe with Frank Howard. 3-4 is a fly out to center field that ends the inning. But the Dodgers score twice on 3 hits. And they go to the 4th inning with a 4-0 lead. Cardinals come up with a hill to climb, down by 4 runs. Johnny Padres works to first baseman Bill White, 4-6. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Third strikeout for Johnny Padres. Kenny Boyer, 5-6 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts and 2 outs here in the 4th. Here's Tim McCarver. 5-2 is a ground ball to third base. McMillan is up with it, throws across the diamond to Ron Fairley for the 3rd out. Cardinals go easily in the 4th. 4-0 Dodgers. This will be the 2nd inning of work for reliever Mike Cuellar, meaning he will be in his point of fatigue inning. 3 bad things happen. His grade will go down. And Ken McMullen leads off for the LA team. 55 is a base hit for Ken McMullen. That single to left center field, retrieved in center by Curt Flood, and returned to the infield. Here's Johnny Padres. Padres will square around and try to bunt. 32 is a 26. Bunt is down, picked up by the first baseman, thrown to the second baseman covering first. Successful sacrifice. Play made by Bill White, throwing to Julian Javier covering. McMullen goes to second. 1 out, and Ken McMullen, average speed, is in scoring position. Maury Wills is the batter. 6-6 roll, hit column roll for little Maury Wills. And 44 is a double for Wills, and that scores McMullen. Hit the camera. RBI for Wills. It's 5-0 Dodgers. That brings up Junior Gilliam. Let's see. And that also fatigues Cuellar. He becomes a D pitcher. Timeout. St. Louis will call on Gordon Richardson to try and put out the fire. He is a rated starting pitcher. He's got a runner at second base with 1 out. Grade B, Y strikeout modifier. Gordon Richardson relieved in 13 games in 1964. He started 6 games. Junior Gilliam comes to bat for Los Angeles. 1-3 is a 14. That's going to be a base on balls. First and second with 1 out, and the Dodgers' leading hitter, Tommy Davis, 326 hitter, and 63 comes to bat. 31 is an 8. Little roller towards third. Picked up by Kenny Boyer to throw to first, and Tommy Davis is retired. Junior Gilliam, who was on first, goes to second, and Maury Wills, who was on second, goes to third. Second and third with 2 outs. Frank Howard, the batter. 2-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3, ending the 4th inning. Dodgers get a run on 1 hit. That run goes to Mike Cuellar, and it is 6-0 Dodgers, top of the 5th. Check that, 5-0 Dodgers, top of the 5. The hill's getting steeper for the Cardinals. Now they're down by 5. Vic Grote leads off the 5th for St. Louis. 1-6 is a ground out to Maury Wills at shortstop. Mike Shannon. 5-3 is a 16. Line drive, base hit to center field. Dodgers are fielding column 2. Shannon's at first, a fast runner with 1 out. Cardinals need lots of base runners. Here's Julio Javier. 1-4 is a fly out to left. And now the pitcher, Gordon Richardson. I think the Redbirds want to get some innings out of Richardson, so he's got a bat. 52 is a ground out to third. Bottom of the 5th, 5-0 Dodgers. Okay, Ron Fairley, who, like Mike Shannon, went into broadcasting after his playing days, leads off the last of the 5th inning. 6-6 roll for Fairley. He hits one on the sweet spot. 5-6 is a double for Ron Fairley. He's been on base 3 times, 2 walks, and now a double. Slow runner will play it safe. Here is Willie Davis. 3-4 is a fly out to center field. Fairley stays at second base. Johnny Roseboro. 1-4 is another fly out, this time to left field, caught by Lou Brock. 2 outs. Ken McMullen will be walked intentionally so that Richardson can pitch to Johnny Padres. Runners on first and second. Here's a pitch to the Dodger pitcher. 5-6 is a 34. Fell out to the catcher. No runs on a hit. We go to the top of the 6th inning. 5-0 Los Angeles. Kurt Flood will lead off the 6th inning for the Cardinals. He was a lot more than the guy that took on free agency or took on the reserve clause in baseball. He was a really good ball player. Great defensive center fielder, rated at 3 as Apba. Had a lot of speed, although he did not steal bases. Only stole 8 in 64. High average hitter, 311 in 1964. Here's the pitch to Kurt Flood. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field, and that's taken by Willie Davis. 1 gone, Lou Brock. 1-3 is a base on balls. Brock gets his second walk in the game. Here is Bill White. 5-5 roll. Hard line drive to center field. Base hit for Lou Brock. Or Bill White. Brock will hold at second. First and second. 1 gone. Kenny Boyer. 295, 24 homers in 1964. Got that 1-6. It's a ground ball to shortstop Maury Wills, who gets it out at second, not in time at first. Fielder's choice with Brock going to third. So now you got Boyer at first, Brock at third. Both runners are fast. 2 outs and Tim McCarver. 6-3 is a fly out to center field, so the threat goes by the wayside. Bottom of the 6th inning, still 5-0 Dodgers. Maury Wills, who has 2 for 3, leads off the last of the 6th inning. He's singled in the 3rd, doubled in the 4th, has scored a run. 3-6 is a base on balls. 3rd time Maury Wills has been on base. Brings up Junior Gilliam. He tried a hit and run play in this situation the last time, and Gilliam flied out. We're going to try it again. The runner starts. 45 is ball 4. First and second Dodgers, no outs. Tommy Davis. 2-1 is a fly out the left field. Play made by Lou Brock. Runners hold. Here's a powerful Frank Howard. 6-3 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Frank Howard has singled. He's 1 for 4, but he's struck out 3 times. No, 2 on in first and second, Ron Fairley. 5-3 is a 20. Ground ball to Julio Javier, who fumbles it. E4. Dodgers have the bases loaded with 2 outs. Fairley's at first, Gilliam at second, Wills at third. Okay, Willie Davis put a quarter in a merry-go-round. There's a pitch from Gordy Richardson. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Kurt Flood is under it and makes the catch. And the Dodgers leave the bases loaded. There weren't any hits in that inning, but there was an error. Top of the 7th is 5-0 Dodgers. All right, Johnny Padres, author of the Game 7 1955 World Series shutout, has another one going here. Top of the 7th inning, Dick Groat, Mike Shannon, and Julio Javier. We'll try to do something about that for the Cardinals. Pitch to Dick Groat is a 5-1. That's a base hit for Groat. There's some background noise as they're doing work in the garden here at the condos. Hope that is not too bothersome for you. Mike Shannon steps into the box for St. Louis. 2-3 is a ground ball to Junior Gilliam at second base, who flips the Wills at short. The throw to first is not in time. Groat's out at 6, out at second, 4-6. And Mike Shannon is the base runner at first on fielder's choice. 1 out, 1 on. Julio Javier. 3-2 is a same thing, fielder's choice. 4-6. All right, with 2 outs and a runner on first, the Cardinals will set up a pitch hitter for the pitcher, Richardson. That's Carl Warwick. 3-3 roll. That's a hit column roll, and this pitch hitter looks like it's going to pay off. 1-2 is a single, though kind of a disappointing result there. A single on the hit column. Javier goes to third. First and third, St. Louis. That's 2 marks against Johnny Padres' fatigue. And Kurt Flood, a 3-11 hitter, steps into the box. Chance to get the Cardinals on the board. Here's the pitch. 2-3 is a ground ball to second base, scooped by Gilliam. The throw to Fairley retires Kurt Flood at first, and that's the end of the inning. No runs on 2 hits. 7th inning stretch time. Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing. New Redbird pitcher is side saddle Bob Humphreys. Grade B pitcher, X modifier. He's pitching to Johnny Roseboro. Fly ball to right field. Mike Shannon camps under and makes the catch. Roseboro is 0 for 4. Ken McMullen, the batter. 6-3 is a fly out to Lou Brock in left field. And they're going to stay with Johnny Padres. He will hit. 4-3 is a ground ball to first base, taken unassisted by Bill White. Top of the 8th. Dodgers 5, the Redbirds nada. Activity in the Dodger bullpen. Bob Miller and Ron Peranowski are loosening. In case Johnny Padres falters in the 8th, he has 1 point left on his fatigue rating. Cardinal batters will be Brock, White, and Boyer. Tough part of the lineup. Here's the pitch to Lou Brock, 3-5. Brock pops it up on the infield. Third baseman Ken McMullen calls for it and makes the catch. Bill White, 5-2. Ground ball to McMullen. He throws to first. 2 outs. And now Kenny Boyer. 5-4 is a fly out the right field. Cardinals go quietly in the 8th. It's the bottom of the 8th inning. Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing. All right, Maury Wills will lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. He has been on base 3 times in 4 plate appearances, singled, doubled, and walked. Here's the pitch to Maury Wills. 5-5 is an 8. That's a fly out to the center fielder, Kirk Flood. Brings up Junior Gilliam. 1-6 is a ground ball to shortstop Dick Grote. Fine basketball player at Duke. Throws out Junior Gilliam. Brings up Tommy Davis. 6-2 is a 22. St. Louis is fielding column 1, and that's a ground out to the first baseman who flips to Humphreys covering. We go to the 9th. 5-0 Dodgers. Last chance for the Redbirds to make their statement in this tournament. They're down by 5 runs. They'll have Tim McCarver, Dick Grote, and Mike Shannon. 1-1 roll. McCarver, let's see, 5-5 hits a drive. It might be. It could be. It's out of here. The Cardinals are on the board here in the 9th inning with the solo home run by Tim McCarver. Ron Peranowski will be the new Dodger pitcher. He's a grade A YZ pitcher. Dick Grote steps into the box for the Cardinals. Tim McCarver had spoiled the shutout for Padres. He pitched a great game. 8 innings, only 1 earned run. 5-1 to Dick Grote is a 8. Pop out to third base. 1 gone, 2 to go. Mike Shannon. 2-6 is a ground ball to third base, fielded by McMullen to throw to first. It's up to Julio Javier. Cannot hit a 4-run home run. 5-6 is a 34. Peranowski has the wide strikeout modifier, and that's a strikeout to end the game. Final score, Dodgers 5, Cardinals 1. The Dodgers remain the kings of the hill. They are 2-0. Here's the line score for today's game. The Cardinals scored 1 run on 6 hits. They committed 2 errors. Dodgers played a very clean game, 5 runs on 7 hits, and they committed no errors. Co-stars of the game, Maury Wills and Johnny Padres. Padres is the winning pitcher, going 8 innings, giving up 1 earned run. Kurt Simmons is the losing pitcher. And Maury Wills' day, he was on base 3 times, 2 for 4, single, double, walked, and scored a run. Our next game will be the 1963 Dodgers, Kings of the Hill, taking on the last of the great Yankee squads of the 1950s and 60s. Mickey Mantle, Whitey Ford, and the 1964 New York Yankees. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.